Alright guys, so with the Little Mermaid trailer almost at 2 million dislikes on 14.5 million views, you know what's coming next. You know what's coming next. It's not that Hollywood can accept the fact that, maybe, just maybe, people aren't comfortable with the fact that you took a white character and you made him black, right? And people are angry over that because it's almost like you are tainting an original character for the sake of wokeness and fake diversity and inclusion, which serves no purpose outside of social justice grandstanding for Hollywood. No. It must be because the fans are racist, okay? They must be racist, which is what the mainstream liberal media is already saying, as you have headlines like this from Rolling Stone, which is basically a far left entertainment magazine at this point, that are calling fans racist that don't like race swapping. Now, here's the thing. I'm black and I don't even like race swapping, right? So I wonder, am I racist? Would the woke revolutionaries say that I am racist because I don't like when you swap out white characters for black characters or black characters for white characters? Am I racist for that? Because this is the word they throw out here every single time there's backlash against one of their woke movies, okay? But what they don't realize is that it's not just white people that are opposed to this. You also have black people that are opposed to this as well. The backlash in and of itself is not coming from a place of racism. It's actually coming from a place of trying to fight against racism, because that's what I think race swapping is. It's a form of racism, as in you're trying to replace people racially, okay? That's what you're trying to do. And what you're seeing happening in our society is that they're trying to replace white people. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have less white people represented in basically all occupations, right? Especially mainstream media and entertainment, okay? They want less white faces on television. And what they're doing is that they're not introducing new black characters when it comes to these movies, some of this fictional entertainment. They're just erasing the white characters. They're saying now Ariel's black. Ariel's now black. And they think that people are not supposed to have a problem with this. What is obviously going on here from Hollywood and the mainstream liberal media elite. So with that being said, let's go ahead and read a little bit of what this author wrote in Rolling Stone about the racist backlash against The Little Mermaid. Last week was the D23 Expo, a time when nerds and Disney adults from all corners of the nation unite to preview the Disney company's upcoming park and film release offerings. One of the most talked about previews at the expo was the teaser trailer release for The Little Mermaid, Disney's much anticipated live action reboot of their classic cartoon starring Halle Bailey of the celebrated sister duo Chloe x Halle as the red-haired mermaid. Most people were thrilled about the teaser, praising its sumptuous visuals and Bailey's stunning vocals in a snippet of, quote, part of your world. Most people, that is, except racists, who promptly took to social media to pee in their diapers about a black woman being cast as a mermaid. So what this author is saying essentially is that if you didn't like this trailer, then you're racist. Everybody liked it except the racist. Again, you see how this works, guys? If you don't like Hollywood or one of their woke productions, therefore you are racist. Almost immediately, a slew of very normal and well-adjusted looking adults took to social media using the hashtag, quote, not my Ariel, to complain about Bailey's casting and Disney being overly woke. Hashtag not my Ariel at Disney Studios. Any reason why everything has to be black? Are you starting to realize people are fed up and frankly bored? You do realize this is doing the opposite with racism. Yeah, I bet you that the Hercules actor and Meg will be black. Hashtag go woke, go broke. Read one representative tweet confusingly attaching a photo of future Snow White star Rachel Zegler, who is quite famously not black, as, quote, proof of this phenomenon. Another tweet showing someone using AI to turn Bailey's skin white also went viral. Noted transphobe and arbiter of great judgment Matt Walsh also got involved, writing on Twitter, quote, Hollywood changes traditionally white characters into black while claiming that the reverse would be, quote, black erasure. What this tells us is that by their own admission, they are engaged in white erasure. It's just that we aren't supposed to notice or complain. Facts. I agree with Matt Walsh. That's exactly what's happening. Let's not pretend that it's not. In regards to the agenda to have less white faces represented in basically all occupations in our society. That's exactly what the agenda is. That's exactly what diversity and inclusion means. Okay, you have cartoons that are not saying, hey, look, let's have more original black characters, which is what I would like to see, right? If you're going to be really diverse and inclusive here. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to take the characters that have traditionally been white and make them black. What else are you supposed to call that? What are you supposed to call that? It is what it is. They want less white faces on television, in entertainment. That is what the stated goal is, right? That's what the stated goal is. So with that being said, Matt Walsh's point here is going to be proven true in the sense that we know that if the reverse was done here, if you made a black character white, they would call racism. But when you make a white character black, oh no, that's just social justice. And this was proven by a genius person on Twitter who used AI to change Halle Bailey's Ariel from black back to white. And Twitter ended up banning that person for it. So let's actually read about this. As you guys can see here, this is what it looked like. This is the whitewashed version, right? Again, it's funny how they don't call the black Ariel the blackwash version, right? It's amazing how you can't say that when the character was actually originally white. But anyways, let's read here. Twitter banned a user who shared a modified racist clip from Disney's new live action The Little Mermaid Wednesday. The tweaked video turned the skin of singer and actress Halle Bailey, who plays Ariel, from black to white. The clip, which was shared earlier this week by user Vandalism, led to widespread outrage on Twitter, where it started spreading like wildfire. Tweeters were not only flabbergasted that someone had whitewashed Bailey and changed her features, including cartoonishly redding her hair, but also pointed out the irony that whoever created the clip made no modifications to her voice, seeming to indicate that they found it acceptable. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her voice. She's actually a great singer, right? So again, that's not what the problem is here. We can keep the vocals, but you shouldn't race swap the character. That's the point. So let's actually look at this AI white Ariel here. I could be. Yeah, so that got that user banned, okay? That got a guy banned for posting that clip, right, of him changing the Little Mermaid back to her original color. Apparently that is racist, which proves exactly what we were saying, that you can't do it the other way around. If they did this to a black character, the left will be outraged. Okay, the Twitter sees that as hate speech, right? It's hate speech to change a black character that originally was white back to a white character, but it's not racist to change a white character to a black character. You see the world we're living in here, right? Looney Tunes world. Unfortunately, there's more. In the original post sharing the modified video, the user claimed that Ariel had been fixed and that the entire movie could also be, quote, fixed in 24 hours upon its release in May 2023. Attempting to find the account now returns an account suspended message. Yeah, so they see that as hate speech. Crediting the video's original creator, Vandalism wrote, quote, he fixed the Little Mermaid and turned the woke actor into a ginger white girl. Vandalism said he says he can fix the entire movie when it comes out with 4XA 6,000 in 24 hours. It's over for woke sales. In a follow-up tweet, Vandalism stressed that he shared the clip purely for educational purposes. Quote, this is purely for educational purposes. Please don't misinterpret this in a racist way. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to happen. I am just amazed my high IQ friend who works with artificial intelligence and the stuff he can make and wanted to show people his field of study. Wow. One person responded to this and said, "This is pretty educational. For instance, everyone on Twitter learned that Vanderlib, M, and 10 gazillion IQ are racist, while these two learned that this issue doesn't apply on Twitter, at least as evidenced by their accounts being deleted or suspended. Learning is fun." Gizmo reached out to Disney for a comment on the modified video and to Twitter for a comment on why Vanderlim's account had been suspended but did not receive responses. He and friend Vanderlim refers to in his tweet is user 10 gazillion IQ, a self-proclaimed PhD in artificial intelligence and computer vision, who Vanderlim claims originally made the modified video. A tweet at 10 gazillion IQ posted on Tuesday in which he addresses new followers he got from the aerial thing suggests that Vanderlim might be telling the truth, but the account itself did not show the edited video. Gizmodo has reached out to the account for comment. Yeah, so Twitter suspended a guy for making black Ariel, who used to be white, who was originally white, black, right? They probably saw that as hate speech. Hate speech. But it's not hate for you to change Ariel from white to black. Again, I don't know how this works, man. I'm not sure how this works. I guess, white privilege in 2022, white privilege is be race swapped and basically to have less representation on TV and nobody can complain or say anything about it. But if it happens the other way, if you do it to other people, though, you're going to get called a racist. You're going to be banned from the internet as a racist and for posting hate speech, right? Again, it absolutely blows my mind how in 2022, the people that seem to have the most privilege are these people that claim to be the most impressed. I do feel bad, though, for this actor, okay, Halle Bailey, who took this role, who is probably going to face a lot of backlash and going to be subject to a whole lot of unnecessary criticism because of Disney's decision to cast a black Little Mermaid. I don't blame her for taking the role, but, unfortunately, I think that she's really going to get the worst of this. Unfortunately, I don't think she deserves it, but Disney does deserve the backlash for this nonsense. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.